Well, that's an excellent intro. Good job, Austin.
Sorry, I just wanted to do a little
bring us into that with a moan. Yeah. That was beautiful.
So welcome to the Spare Time Podcast. We
still think we should call it Spare Time Talk Time.
Spare Time Talk Time?
Spare Time Talk Time.
I don't know. We haven't figured it out.
Talk in your spare time.
Spare Time Talk Time.
We haven't figured that part out yet. We'll figure it out.
We're in our spare time and we're talking. For a time.
It's a podcast, though.
This isn't my spare time.
Everybody.
This is my only job.
Everybody calls it a fucking podcast, though.
Yeah, I know, because that's what people look for whenever they want to hear a podcast.
Does it do anything?
We can
if
tag
I just put my
it.
hands around this?
Probably.
As we can see later.
I guess we'll find out.
Whoa.
For those, everyone.
For those who can't see sound.
Yeah, so for everyone, because no one is fucking watching
Daredevil.
So as Kyle began, for everyone not Daredevil.
Austin is putting his hands around the mic and moving them. I don't know. So if you can't tell, I've
in hopes it'll make that Indian noise you do when you move it. La 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 la. That.
Yeah. So if
Native American.
if you guys can't tell, I've been sick for the past I think it's been 2 weeks now.
Kyle sucks.
Is it say Thursday? We're recording on Thursday.
Today is Thursday.
Thursday. So I got my what was it? I had influenza type A. I got that 2 weeks ago tomorrow. And I still don't quite have my voice back.
That sucks. High five. Got it.
Oh, so
I had something earlier, but we weren't doing this. But
oh yeah, what were you going to say earlier? You were talking about something.
Oh, I was talking about my pecs. I learned today that you know how a lot of guys like really big boobs.
Yeah.
Like all of us here really like them. I learned today that we can actually enhance ours, whereas women, they're just like. Well, this is what I have now. But we could do push-ups and everything, and we could just you know what? I want to have huge rectangular boobs.
Yeah, you can do those the wing.
Yeah, and it really made me want to just do push-ups because I was like, I could control how I could be like that girl that no one likes because they have big tits in high school, and just walk around just oh, I'm sorry, just leaning around tables and everything, just do you like my boob? Not like that, but
just like that.
Because before that, I only really wanted to do that thing. Who's the guy from the Old Spice commercials that?
Fuck! It's Cheeseburger Eddie from The Longest Yard. I forget.
I don't know.
I forget.
I don't know.
Terry Crews.
Terry Crews. That is it. He's also in
I really wanted
Idiocracy.
To Terry Crews and just be boom, boom, just move my pecs up and down and hit me in the chin.
Are you gonna start wearing really low cut shirts too and try to? Excuse me, girls, my eyes are up here.
I think I would do that, or I just would really kind of enhance my chest hair by gluing a piece of carpet there. I have to wear this out or else too many people stare. That is obviously just glued on.
Wouldn't that cause people to stare more?
Yeah. But it's negative attention. It's it's not for my attributes. It's stupidity. It's just a carpet sample attached to my chest.
Hey,
don't do too many push-ups.
The good thing about so we have this new setup. We have 3 microphones, 1 for each person. Now the good thing about this is every time I cough, I can now edit out my cough whenever I cough into the mic because your mics won't catch it as much as mine will.
As much, okay.
No, yeah, not as much. But you guys have 1 track, I have 1 track, and my track is separate from yours. So
I'm just hoping this works out.
Yeah, it'll be fine. Yeah.
Well, your concerns don't matter.
like I said, at worst, I'll do a little bit of extra editing to I don't know, cut out background noise. I don't know. I'll figure it out. So, quick question: do we really have to call everything that we do something spare time?
Spare time, lifetime.
God, no.
We're in.
Can we not do that?
Why?
Because we have a lot of spare time videos. We have spare time playtime. We have spare time game time. Do we have? Not playtime. It's game time, isn't it?
Yeah, it's spare time, game time.
Whatever. We have spare time.
All we have.
Spare time podcast. Spare time talk time. Spare time whatever. We have spare time everything. We don't need spare time everything. We can just the life of Austin. Or how about let's follow Austin around with the camera, part 1.
That just doesn't have a very good ring to it.
Yeah,
I'm
it
sorry.
really doesn't. I'm sorry, but I'm working this out in my head. Actually, I think we could pull this off.
Spare Time Lifetime. I like it. So
We'll
as
have-
not to be confused with the actual Lifetime channel, because we don't want that.
So we spare time lifetime. Okay. Wait, should we have like Austin edition and then follow you around one day and then have like John edition?
But I don't do anything entertaining.
That's true. We're fucking boring.
Yeah.
We go to. Don't you even dare! You do so much shit.
What do I do?
You just random
Everything
anything.
you do has the potential to be hilarious.
Yeah, you come here every single time we talk. Like, so the other day I was in a car with a bunch of people. I had blue balls, and
I wasn't in a car. I was just.
You were in a van. I'm sorry.
No, I was just in a room, and someone was saying that their stomach hurt, and I was like, "Well, your stomach doesn't hurt as much as my stomach hurts because of my condition." They're like, "What's your condition?"
Because of my
Also,
condition.
yeah, okay. So that's one story you brought up a time, and that was literally just how many, like 2 weeks ago or something. Like, I guess
something like
probably
that,
longer, longer than that. How long has it been since our last podcast? It's been like 4 weeks,
No,
Oh,
it's
no,
just
not
been like
that
2.
3 weeks, 2.
2 or 3.
I don't know. We
Our
haven't put
video
up.
was uploaded 2 weeks ago. Our first one. So it's...
Oh, okay. So it's not that bad. I still have to upload the second one.
Yeah.
It's not done because I was too busy doing the enhanced audio and then trying to put that up online and then try to get that on iTunes, and that's just a pain in the ass. So I'm just gonna put this one up on YouTube first. Then we'll get that up there. But anyway, between those two podcasts, you have one about blue balls, one about fuck, I lost what the other one was. What else did you do?
I don't remember. My memory is extremely poor.
That's why we need to record you.
It is true.
The brain cells running my memory. The way I like.
Oh, go on. Sorry, I remember what it was.
The way I like to describe it is, you know how like there's like that stereotype that teenage boys constantly delete the history of their computer.
Yeah.
It's just like mine does that. I don't know why. I just forget like things.
You just every so often your mind is just like, it's been about a week or so.
I don't want my psychiatrist to know that I've been like, thinking these stupid things.
Clear the cache. We're done. Moving on.
But anyway, it was you went to, what movie was it? It was The Hunger Games. You went to it drunk.
Oh, yeah.
And you ruined the movie for everybody. How was that
I
not?
feel like that was way longer ago than that.
I don't know. It was like 3 weeks or something. I don't know. Either way, these are just things you do on a daily basis. I go to work every day. I sit at a computer. I listen to fucking whatever, and I just type away. And you're out getting drunk, going to movies, getting blue balls, talking to me about your blue balls
during the Hunger Games.
because you see Jennifer Lawrence in there. You start it, but then you're just like, wait a minute,
I can't do this.
Pee Wee Herman. This isn't a good idea.
God, you can do that at home.
You can do what at home?
You can jerk off to Jennifer Lawrence. That whole,
No, you can't.
That whole nude leak thing. I mean, I didn't actually. I'm one of the few people who hasn't actually seen it.
Oh, you are so full of shit.
I haven't.
I don't believe him for
No,
a
that's
second.
that's a big thing with me, or it was porn, and I didn't even
Talking to the mic.
I didn't even care.
Fuck you.
Oh, man.
Did you guys look at it? Oh, I should. We should. We'll drop that section. But I didn't look at it. Like, I didn't care to. It seemed like too much.
Oh, we should. Hold on. Let me just. How do you work?
All right. I was going about that the wrong way. There are multiple reasons I didn't look. It seemed like too much work. That's not the main reason. I didn't want to do it because she's attractive, but she's not like the person that I see her in the movies. I don't want to like go there just like, oh, this is her, just like off of a book that teenagers read. I jerked off to that. Like, it's not the way I want to view her.
What?
I have no idea.
I'm not sure I followed any of that.
Because it'll correlate in my brain whenever I'm watching another one of her movies. I'm just like, hey again.
You just get that.
Hey, the last time I saw you.
You get that awkward eye contact. Like, oh, Jennifer, listen, we had a thing. It happened. I saw you naked. And
I saw you naked. You didn't move all that much.
I can't. We
didn't
can't
stop
keep
moving.
doing this. We can't keep seeing each other like this. I need to go see other movies.
Yeah. No, because it was. It would.
I think you just gave yourself an excuse not to watch the Hunger Games movies.
I'm almost through all of them now.
Hey, Austin, we're gonna go see the last Hunger Games next week. You want to go?
You're talking
I'm
about,
sorry, it was.
Talking about a former.
I'm sorry, it's too awkward now. I just can't. I can't see.
I just
Jennifer.
call a person that you masturbate.
Because like, if she knows that I'm there, it's just gonna get weird.
It's not gonna be a good situation. It's gonna be very awkward. I don't want to put that on you guys. You guys go ahead without me. I'll be
Enjoy the movie.
I'll be in my room.
I'll be in my room just doing something else.
I'm gonna go ruin a ton
around Jennifer Lawrence.
I'm gonna go ruin a ton of other movies.
But I mean, I don't know what my deal is with like reputable actresses, but I haven't. Natalie Portman, I would never be on that list either. Like, she's beautiful, but it's just never be like, huh?
Was she in that whole?
No, she's not in those movies.
Yeah. No, not the movies.
But that whole leak thing.
Yeah.
No, she wasn't in it.
I didn't think so. I don't know. John's leaving. He's gonna ruin it.
John's doing porn research.
He's ruining the illusion. Oh.
I mean, that would suck. I mean, like, if that happened to me, like, as a celebrity, like, I don't even think anyone would enjoy that. I would not strike a sexy pose. I kind of just look like...
And that's triple these damn wires. Anyway.
We have wires running across the room. We got a computer wire, a microphone wire, and I'm sitting on the couch. You guys are over the table when you're just... I'm in your way.
Anyway, so you wouldn't enjoy having naked pictures of yourself leaked on the internet? Is that what you're saying?
I mean, I don't think he's saying that.
Did I hit that point?
No, I don't think he's saying that.
I mean, he'd be
like, yeah, I mean, whatever. I guess
I would probably feel violated, but I mean, I'd just be like, well, if it happened like the way that happened, not like a Kim Kardashian, like I tried to break the internet with my extremely white butt. But no, if I did any of that, I'd just be like, oh, no one's gonna do anything with these. No one's even gonna. There's gonna be like a couple people that look at it and just go. Yeah,
really? Like. Out of all the famous people out there, you looked up my name to see if my pictures were up there? You're a fucking retard.
Did you have like a weird dream with me and you just wanted to make sure?
Dude, I give myself a 4.5 at best. Come on.
I don't think I'm that low, but I'm just like, I'm trying to work out and everything, but I'm not up. I'm not there.
I'm not up.
Give me like 3 months to do some more push-ups. Get my pecs going. I'll take another picture for you.
I probably wouldn't be. I'd just be like, the prep work. Take it now.
This is as good as it's gonna get. From here, it's all just downhill. You might as well just take the picture now.
Unless you pull up Jennifer Lawrence, we're done.
I mean, people said that she was really hot, and I'm just like, you looked and I didn't. I don't care. I don't care.
I honestly didn't know who that was until that whole leak scandal.
Jennifer Lawrence?
Yeah.
You know who Jennifer Lawrence was? Mm-mm. She was fucking Mystique. Not in the original X-Men, but in the Days of Future Past.
Yeah, I don't think I ever watched that.
Dude, you're killing me. What
Sorry?
else? What else?
He wouldn't have seen anything.
I know, right? I mean, like, there's like the Hunger Games. There's X-Men, which I know her from. I didn't even know she was in.
She was in that good movie, American Hustle.
No.
Yeah, I haven't seen that. No. Yeah, like everybody was like, "Oh my God, Jennifer Lawrence," and I'm like, "Well, I have to Google just to figure out who this person is." Like,
Jennifer Lawrence. No, Google. I don't want the nude.
No, I don't want to
know who she
is. I don't care about
that.
I just want to know who she is, why she's relevant. Explain to me why I should give a damn about the leak.
You had to specifically type in IMDb after her name because you wouldn't have gotten anything else. You're like, no. I don't want to see her naked yet. Just give me a second.
I'm trying to figure out if I want that. Okay, just.
It just wasn't relevant to me. I was just like, cool.
Great for the rest of the world, I guess, but Austin's out.
I wasn't out.
You just didn't care.
Irrelevant.
I mean, it's just you're at a point of apathy. You're just like, whatever. Okay, that's cool.
I'd like to meet her in real life and be like,
I've seen you naked.
High five. I've never thought about that until just now, but I do want to join that club of just I high-fived her because we've only had a professional relationship of not seeing each other naked. All my female coworkers.
You think that's actually like a club? Like, There's a Facebook group for that somewhere.
You should make this club. You should go on Facebook or Reddit or something and be like, only seen Jennifer Lawrence with clothes on.
Yeah.
Join my club. None of you can. You are all liars.
If you only see Jennifer Lawrence with her clothes on, you can join. What's the prize? You get a sticker. I don't.
You get a sticker.
A sticker of a shirt.
Everybody else gets to know that you missed out.
We didn't miss out. Some people were like, "Oh, this goes against my morals," and some people were just like unaware, and other people were just like me, and were just like, "Okay."
Yeah.
I'd love to be the person who's just completely unaware of that, and just like, "Oh yeah,
I just bought my computer.
I'm in this club." Why is this a club? I mean, how many people have seen her naked? She doesn't. Oh my god!
Well, I'm out of the club now.
The club made him leave the club. Whatever he learned.
You guys route everyone's internet traffic through one server. Like, if you guys are looking at Jennifer Lawrence, I'm gonna know. I'm monitoring this.
It's gonna be like the Huffington Post. This is gonna show more people even looked.
Didn't they debunk a bunch of those? I didn't really follow it too closely.
I didn't either.
Didn't they I know there were a bunch of lawyers and people making official statements about hey, this is not. But didn't they actually debunk a lot of those? Wasn't it just some dude trolling everyone?
Not as far as I know. As far as I know, they're mostly real. I think there was. Excuse me. And all I'm going.
I'm sorry. I looked at your face. You're like, for just 1 second. Know what to do.
I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
Apparently I made a funny face at Austin while I was burping. All I literally know about it is hearsay from Reddit.
Yeah.
And there's a giant Ask Reddit
which
thread.
is about the extent of what I know about.
Yeah, there's a mega Ask Reddit thread, and I was reading through that, figure out what the hell was going on. Excuse me. I'm going to do a lot of editing on this podcast.
Yeah,
every time I cough, just cutting that out. I don't know if... Oh, you haven't heard the second one yet.
Haven't.
There's a surprise in there for you.
Oh, boy.
What surprise?
Well, if I told you, it wouldn't be a surprise.
For me or for both of us? For me in particular.
Most of you. I mean, Austin doesn't know about it either. So it's going to be a surprise for him. But it's specifically meant for you.
Oh. Did you turn something I said into a dubstep remix?
No, I wouldn't even know how to start.
Oh, okay. Well, that's no fun.
You context Skrillex.
You're not doing anything anymore, right?
Ooh.
Got him.
Got him.
Really, what has he done that's relevant in the past?
I only want to ask him one thing.
You don't even know because you don't even keep up.
I don't know.
I couldn't even give you a time estimate because I just have no idea.
He's the one who's got half of his head shaved, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
I want to ask the people that do that, during winter, do they have to put all that log underneath the hat?
You have half hats?
Yeah. Do you just wear half a toupee? Your other half of your hair?
How do you climate control?
Do you have extreme Appalachia or whatever? I think I said that right. It's
sure.
thinning to the hair on only part of your head, just immensely bald. I don't
you
think
right down the center.
You saying that just is triple my knowledge of Appalachia.
There's some sort of mountains.
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. I'm is that condition where when you get
mountains?
So high in the mountains your hair falls out, or
it's
what?
a condition where you rub half your head against the mountains until your hair falls out. We're dumb, God.
Yes, actually, I think he is that guy because I think I watched that epic rap battle once.
But I do just want to ask people that because they're just take all of it off half. Not a little bit off the top, just all of it.
Just take everything off half.
I think you just found something.
It's bad when I play Don't Get Wet because I got the cat skin, and it's just you're murdering cats every time you die.
That was out of nowhere. Yeah. We're talking about Skrillex, and you're just I just murdered a cat.
Just murdered a kid.
On accident. Anyway, what would you do? Do you even know who Skrillex is? I know he's
the dubstep guy.
Yeah, he did.
I was gonna say
I thought we covered that already.
We have now confirmed that he has half a head of hair. He does dubstep,
and I think he did Gatorade commercial song. Wah, 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 wah.
How the fuck would you know?
I don't know.
Like you can
Does he have
you
a
can distinguish between one dubstep song and the other one?
Not really, but
Isn't it all just the same song? They just cut it up into different pieces and label it.
some people are going to be mad.
They're going to be so pissed off.
And they're all going to beat
Probably.
you up. And you're just be like, I got beat up by DJ. You have to say that to every single person that beat you up. There's always a DJ in front of their name, just like a doctor of music. What does DJ even mean? Disc jockey?
Disc
Oh, I
jockey.
think
That's
it.
it.
Yeah, that's it.
You nailed it.
But why do they, like, when people put, like, doctor in their name, it's just so people know that if they just decide to fall ill, that this person can help them.
Well, if they ever decide they just want to, like, machine grind their ears, they're like, DJ, I'll go to the disc jockey.
I'll just make sure people know. I've always found that confusing.
Yeah, that doesn't really make a ton of sense. I mean, I guess it's like a band name. But...
I mean, if I got like all those like medical degrees, like you know how like some doctors have like a huge thing before like their entire name is just like MD, PD, all this other stuff. I would just throw DJ in there at the end.
Well, I mean, to be fair, like if I was that talented at making good music into trash, like
John is just destroyed.
John hates dubstep.
I would warn people. I think that's what it is. It's like a warning label. If you see an artist with DJ in it, you know to run the other direction, like because it's just going to be bad.
Oh man.
Also, anything that has remix in it, usually.
Oh god, remix.
Remix.
They used to have some like decent remixes.
Yeah, right.
Like,
Once upon a time.
Yeah, like I don't know. Fuck, I'm not old, but I'm old enough to remember like
A milkshake.
But this is seriously like
10
remix
or
this?
so years
in the
ago.
last maybe 5 years or something. Remix has become associated with dubstep shenanigans.
Yeah. It's like a remix just used to be like a different mix. It's a remix. It's a different mix of the song. It just sounds slightly different because they add in a little bit of extra something, or they will like throw in extra verses, or they will take away stuff, or they'll move the song around. It's a different sounding song. Now it's literally, if it's a remix, it's a dubstep version of that song.
You get another topping.
Are you playing Don't Get Wet?
Yeah, I can
Get
keep
the fuck off your phone!
Wait for me to talk. I was saying, like, if you order a milkshake but you want another topping in it, like, they have to remix it. Like, you just, like, I want Butterfinger in this one. Can you remix? That's how
And then they record it and they put it on a Linkin Park song and they have a remix.
No, but I would totally
Oh,
do that if
God.
I was, like, their waiter. Just be like, remix. You are taking forever.
That reanimation CD.
Do you not like it?
No.
I didn't either.
Man.
A lot of people do. Don't say that around some Linkin Park fans. They actually really like the reanimation CD.
Good for them. I'm not them.
It's a crazy thing, I know.
Yeah.
I was baffled when I found out people actually liked it.
I
And then they came out with another one. They came out with one for Living Things.
Did they? I didn't know that.
Terrible.
I'm not as big
Terrible.
of a fan as you guys are. With
Go
Linkin
fuck
Park.
yourself then.
No, what are you even talking about? I don't. What is
What?
this?
Linkin Park.
Yeah, I know
Yeah.
the band.
Right.
What's the bad thing that you guys are talking about? that
Oh,
people
Yeah,
enjoy?
okay.
the band. Lincoln, as opposed to
So they
the
had
Park of Lincoln, like where they celebrate the guy.
There are fountains and benches.
They're
and
all shaped like top hats.
Old people that feed pigeons. Is that Linkin Park in Chicago? No.
Oh, see, I
Was
was
it-
going more like,
Like
I didn't know Lincoln
Abraham
Park was an
Lincoln?
actual
No,
thing.
there's a ton of. I think there's one in California. There's
there?
one in Chicago.
I don't know that.
There might be one in New York. I'm not as well versed in New York as I am with Chicago.
Oh no, I'm adjusting my eyes.
You
You
just
ever
said
do
they're
that
going
for like long
cross-eyed.
range and close range?
I was just me and John apparently both looked over at the same time at Austin. Austin's crossing his eyes and staring at his microphone like.
Was I crossing my eyes?
You were. That's
I don't know why. I was like, he was doing it like this, and then I did it like they're gonna be able to see what I'm doing. Damn it,
your
what-
right eye goes in far further than the left one.
I have a lazy eye. That's why.
Oh, really?
Because he gets a little too amped.
What?
Yeah. Well, I had a lazy eye and it was like slight because you know how that goes. Like, oh, you got a lazy eye,
Yeah.
you're weird looking, and so like they fixed it because that's what they could do at the time.
Do you have like surgery or?
No. You just like do exercise and your eyes just sort of like line up.
Holy shit!
Like
we're learning a whole new thing about.
My eyes are like pretty straight. Right?
Are you kidding me? This is something interesting that you're just now bringing up. Shit that you just do.
Right.
And
we have a GoPro now. We'll just follow him.
Wait for his eye to screw up.
We have a GoPro now. We don't even have to follow around. Just stick a helmet on him. And
it's actually just put it up there like a carrot dangling in front of him.
Wanders into traffic. It's in my car. Holy shit! This is interesting.
I'll get you, camera.
Anyway, it was this.
You won't catch me looking at Jennifer.
I'm going to backtrack to your question again. We were talking about reanimation.
Reanimation.
Was that after Meteora or was that after Hybrid Theory?
Oh, hell if I know.
I don't remember which one. It was either after. I think it was after Meteora, but I don't really remember. It might have been after Hybrid Theory. Either way, it was after one of their first 2 albums.
Yeah.
For some reason, they went and just fucked all of their songs. Just took them behind a shed and fucked them.
Should I do a review on this? Because I don't think I've heard any of them.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea. For someone who's actually literally never heard these songs before.
Do you think that was the inspiration for dubstep? Like, let's take these songs and turn them into shit.
I thought it was like someone just poured a bunch of nuts and bolts in a blender. And was like, that sounds fucking cool. Fucking music, man.
It sounded like he was farting a whole lot.
That's the best dubstep impression I can do with my mouth. I'm sorry. I mean, I have GarageBand, so I'm pretty well equipped to do dubstep. That's pretty much what happened. Pretty well equipped.
I don't think there was enough bass in that.
I can't do bass right now with this voice. Now just do that like once every 2 seconds.
You do your blender thing and you do the bass.
But was that not the inspiration behind dubstep? Was just bolts in a blender, just pressing random buttons?
I don't know. I still think we might have to credit Linkin Park for that.
I don't know. I mean, there was electronica and like shit. What's that? One. It's all electronic. It's
Darude Sandstorm.
What?
Do you know that song?
Are you talking?
Oh, okay. Yes.
I like that song.
I'm not sure I know what you're talking about.
They play it they play it at blues games, so you wouldn't really know.
I totally know that.
You need to go to a blues game sometime.
Yeah.
This is the thing. Let's talk about this. John, you need to go to a blues game.
Why?
Because it's fun. Like they're actually good. Like you can go and like you've seen my games. We play like shit. You can actually go see real players play a real game, and it's relatively cheap.
Last time I went to a hockey game, I got made fun of the entire time. Like,
you didn't go with me. You went with assholes like Austin.
I didn't go with Austin.
I wasn't there.
I said like Austin.
Like me.
Like Austin.
Oh, okay, yeah.
There you go. Cooper.
Okay. Well, Cooper.
Exactly. You went with Cooper.
Oh, I'm worse than Cooper. Don't. He's minor leagues. I'm major leagues.
I'm sorry, Austin. I didn't really mean that.
I'll be the Willie Mays of a-holes.
I really didn't. Anyway, you went with Cooper. Of all people... I just spit on my mic. Of all people you went to hockey, you went with Cooper. It
wasn't my choice. You got invited.
I mean, I love Cooper. Cooper's fucking hilarious, but he's kind of an asshole.
True.
Everyone knows it. Cooper knows it. He'll be the first.
Kind of like all of our friends, though.
I mean, yeah, everyone. Can you name one person that we actually regularly hang out with? Wow, I twisted my words up.
Yeah.
Hang out with on a regular basis. Who isn't? Shut up, Austin.
You're a fucking liar.
Who isn't an asshole? I mean, you hang out with me. That's true. Mitch is not.
Mitch is not an asshole. Quit playing. Just get wet.
I'm fucking texting. You made me swear, John. I can do 2 things. This doesn't even involve me. You're talking about John hanging out with people. What am I going to do over here?
With people we hang out with who aren't assholes.
Oh, now I'm
literally Mitch. Everyone here.
I hang out with myself.
I hang out with you. I hang out with John. You guys are assholes. John hangs out with both of us. We're assholes. You hang out with us, and we're both assholes too.
I just really wanted to make you get wet to prove a point.
And
you weren't even playing.
No.
You just ruined my whole strategy.
I don't know. He's still texting while we're talking. It's not a very nice thing to do.
It's rude.
It's over there now. Don't text you, motherfucker. How rude.
I was just fucking... Oh,
No.
See, I'm an asshole
See, you're an
now.
asshole.
Everyone's an asshole.
Everyone is an asshole.
Take
except
this,
me.
people of the internet. I scratched my mic.
With a paperclip.
You all deserve it. Some of you might if you hear this. I don't know. I don't know you.
But we'd like to know you, so leave a comment.
But no, if I was playing Get Wet or Don't Get Wet, then you could... I can understand your confusion. I was playing that a good 2/3 of the way through this podcast. Well, Kyle's beating me.
Well, you're both kicking my
$2.99,
ass.
motherfucker.
48.
48.
Actually, I think I got up to 62.
Dude,
actually.
I got
I don't even
244
have-
before
oh.
we started recording. I was just, I'm gonna fuck around for 5 minutes or so.
62.
None of us should like understand this metaphor, but I'm gonna say it anyway. It's like when two brothers are like near the same age and they like actually have accomplishments, and then John's like that way younger brother who's like going through kindergarten now. It's like, oh, how did you guys do at your basketball game? Oh, well, he got like 30 points and I got like 20 assists, and then John's over there. I learned how to nap.
I scored 4.
I can pick up the ball.
I mean, I gave you guys water.
You did give us water.
Like, I got you the bottles. You guys didn't have to find them, get them, or anything.
I should not make fun of John. He does give me everything whenever I come to his house. Like,
I didn't mean that. I meant like in the basketball metaphor. Like I brought you your water. Nobody. I gave you a sweat towel. No,
that's actually what I did in.
It's actually what I did in basketball.
Yeah, junior high. I actually kept the stats.
That was my actual.
And I wouldn't keep them properly, so like I was watching the game and like.
So you didn't even do your one job.
Yeah, like the coach yelled at me. He's like, "Austin, do I have to give the clipboard to someone else?" And I was like, "No, I'd like to do something." And I just like, I remember one game I got mad because we were winning, and I gave everyone like irregular stats.
I was so pissed off. Like motherfuckers were winning without me.
Like no, we had. I gave the people on the score sheet too many points than like they actually scored. Like the score was something different than the stats showed. It's like, oh, Marshall got 28 points and Jared got 40.
How did we lose this game?
Yeah, we only scored 50 points, and that's like 58 right there. And I still have to account for like 7 starters. Oh, was it 68? Dang,
Yeah.
I can't count.
You showed them.
I forgot to carry the 10. Now, I'm going to do something that's going to make these guys mad at me, but I'm going to go get some candy. I'll be right back.
Okay. You do. Okay. I went and got a soda already.
That's
so
actually
whatever.
okay. Because while you're up, could you get me a Dr. Pepper?
Yeah.
Well,
Hey! That was very nice.
he doesn't have a Dr. Pepper yet.
I don't. I barely have a voice. Thank you.
What if you were allergic to cold?
It's cold.
No, like just cold things.
If you were allergic to gold things.
Yeah. You just couldn't, like, you actually started breaking out in, like, hives if you touched something cold.
Aren't you, though? Like, isn't that what makes you sick?
No, I'm sort of. You don't get cold, or you don't get sick because you're cold. You get sick because the cold weakens your immune system slightly, and it weakens it enough for a bug that is already in you.
Because we're allergic to it. It weakens our immune system. I thought it was a beautiful analogy.
Is that all Mr. Goodbar is milk chocolate with peanuts?
Yep.
Oh.
I don't know.
I thought it was something more spectacular.
No. That's it. Here's a Hershey's and have some peanuts. Fuck it.
All right.
Oh, going back to what you said about your eye, because you just did it again. you said it just gets too amped up now. Like,
it's sometimes they'll both get off of track. Like your eyes are supposed to stay constantly on track, and mine do that like 99% of the time. But like if I do like that, did it do it on its own? Like I could feel it.
I don't know.
It did a little bit.
John would be a better because
Yeah.
he's like right in front of you. I'm kind of off to the side.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like I can make it do it, but I don't like to do it. Like,
Gotcha.
It's only if I go like try and cross my eyes, and that's stupid. So,
Gotcha.
That's all.
I thought that was like if he moves his eyes really quick, one of them just gets a little too amped, and it goes too far. It works too hard.
I can see my brain.
I thought that's how he was trying to describe that.
No.
I'm like, that's funny, but
I really thought you were going to say he like moves his eyes really quick, but one of them stays there.
That's the not amped one.
It's the lazy. Just.
Do I have to?
Do you have to what? Oh yeah. I was like, what?
Do you have to what?
Do you have to what, John?
So I'm not.
Don't get wet.
I'm not on.
You're not wet? Good.
No, I'm.
That's kind of the objective.
You're such a dick.
All right, so I was watching Hunter x Hunter.
Oh wait, are you spoiling?
No. I learned a way not to. They just introduced a
dude.
character that has big boobs, and I was like, okay, I like her. For no good reason either. It's just big boobs.
What are you on right now? You're on. Oh, I know. You're talking about.
Have you seen High School of the Dead?
Yeah.
God
Okay.
damn. Big glasses chick, or is it? Or not big glasses?
She's got like a huge ponytail at the top of her head.
Oh, fucking Hisoka, the chick that not healed him, but
No.
no.
She was like a bodyguard with Kurapika.
Dude, they like actually.
Okay. I was thinking of the spiders.
No.
They actually change clothes
Yeah,
in
I know.
this.
I
Like
know.
I'm just looking through this and
For real, no, like he has like a red suit and a blue suit and
Oh my
fucking
God.
everything. He's green, I think. He might even.
they
have one.
don't wear
Anyway,
the same thing every time.
They're
Anyway.
coming out with a new Lupin the Third anime in 2015, which is 30 years after his last one.
Which is 15 days from today.
Holy shit! Yeah.
Actually, I don't even think it's that many. What is like 12 maybe?
It's like 13, 14 days.
14?
Because 13 days
Today's the 18th.
is the 31st.
13, so 14 days.
Yeah, 14
And it'll
days.
be 2015.
So
we'll have some
you were
work on.
also right with 15 days because that's still 2015.
I was going for like exactly.
But so it's 50. You could have said 50 days.
I could have said 30 and just been a jackass, but
Just a month from now.
Anyway, the things that I've done lately, I'm just going to end your stupid tangent of time.
Hey,
all right, we're done discussing how many days from today will still be 2015.
Hey,
we're
John.
over it.
fuck your Lupin. I'm talking about working out now. This is the workout podcast. Let's do this shit.
Yeah.
How much tea do you take?
Tea? What?
Testosterone.
Oh. I don't know. Whatever my balls provide me for the day.
Austin does drink a lot of tea.
Are you on that triple T back?
Triple tea bag. No,
For those of you who aren't Daredevil, Austin just made a jerking off motion. Furiously.
After every meal of the day, he just triple T.
No, he only gets halfway through and then remembers he shouldn't be doing that and then hurts
Right.
himself.
yeah. That's what the grunt's for, because it's just pain in my balls.
He's not actually working out. He's just in pain the whole time. Ugh.
I can't move my upper body. I'm just too many.
I've been working out for a couple days now, so like this, I'm bringing up a topic. I don't know if you guys have ever experienced this, but like,
I
At
work
some
out,
point
yes.
in every podcast,
no, what?
I start crying. I just laugh so much. What? I laugh and I start crying.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
I started to cry.
No, I just
was with you.
like I'm so disappointed in our life choices. We're here acting like idiots for the internet. And it just makes me so sad I burst into tears. Like
That's kind of where I was at. You're just like, I just start crying. I'm like, I'm sorry. We don't have to do this anymore. I thought this was fun. I like doing this.
it's like the worst thing I've ever done. You don't even know.
I just don't like it. It just...
Do you see the tears?
I do, actually. I can literally see your like eyes. Anyway, I'm sorry, Austin.
No, it's fine.
You work out. You get your tea on.
Do you need to cry some more?
I have a tissue. It's fine.
Okay. He does have tissues.
Do you need a tissue?
No, yeah.
His computer is right there. Obviously, he has tissues.
It's gone. What if that happened? I just put the tissue on. Just mash.
You're killing me.
And it's gone.
And it's gone. You owe me $50.
50. Try 110.
Hey.
Almost done.
Maybe.
Dropped my
Unless it's this
$60 mic. Oh,
Unless it's this one. This one was only 80, but that was on sale.
Oh.
That was on sale.
true story.
Anyway, I'm sure you guys have experienced this, but or maybe not. Whenever you work out whenever you first go, and you see that the gym is like filled with people, and you know that you're not going to like lift the weights that they can, because like there's these hulking people in there, and they're all like in good shape, and then you just like go up to the bar and you curl it once, and you're like, oh, and you just have that feeling that everyone's watching you, and you're kind of like scared because you suck. Do you guys get that?
Nope.
I was honestly going to say, I'm sure I do, because I used to work out a lot, and I would go on and off all the time, and I was like, oh, obviously I'm gonna feel. No, I just I'm pretty good at lifting.
But no,
have you seen my chest? No.
I was like, his chest, my legs. I'm trying to remember what my max was whenever I was actually working out. And I was like junior in high school, worked out like every other day, probably for like 3 months straight. I squatted like 500 pounds or something. Mm-hmm. It was ridiculous.
But no, actually, I do know what you're talking about. That fear is actually why I don't go to the gym.
Oh, don't go to the gym now? Okay. Because I'm just...
No, like ever. I just avoid the gym because like I don't have to wait till I get there to be like, these guys are all so freaking buff and lifting huge things, and I'm not fit to be here.
I just feel like they're judging you, but like I worked out today, and it was like just these like older people. Like one guy was just like this jack dude. He was just wearing like jeans and Timberland boots, and like if anyone came and said that you're not wearing like the proper workout equipment, he could just like scoff at them if he wanted to. But like he didn't care what I was doing.
Yeah, no, people just don't.
They just don't care. They're just like, oh, he's lifting weights. Okay, I'll find something else to do.
By the way, it's a bit too late now because I've been coughing into the mic all this time, but there's a mute button right on the front. Maybe not of yours, cheap ass. But of both of ours, there's a mute button, and it's kind of like glowing red. I could have just hit that at pretty much any time and just not coughed in the mic.
But am I still on or am I off?
I don't know. Did you press the button?
Yeah, it's red now.
Was it blinking whenever you coughed?
It was not.
Blinking
now.
Well, thanks for announcing into the muted mic that it was blinking.
You're blinking.
Well, now it is mute.
That's what it's going to sound like, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much.
I laugh like Goofy sometimes.
Yeah, you started into a like perfect Goofy laugh, and then like, did you realize an abort mission or like?
Oh, did I like? When did I do it?
Just now,
you just started a Goofy laugh, and you're like, "This sounds way too good. I can't be doing this."
Huh? That's awful. I've lost it. I think it just went.
So, we tried High School of the Dead.
Yes.
Tried.
Yeah.
I got through all of it. I loved
it. No, we tried to watch it. I think we made it 5 episodes.
I think it was more like 8.
8? Yeah. Was it 8?
I got all the way to 11.
Really?
Yep.
How many are there?
12. I stopped one episode before the end.
That's funny.
I can't do it. I heard the ending is shit, and I just don't want to. Apparently, can I spoil it for you? Because it's pretty shit, I think.
I don't care.
Spoiler alert for anyone who has not seen High School of the Dead. Stop listening right now.
Turn off your mic.
Turn off their mics?
They literally, it ends with them walking away. There's like, and the story continues on, but not with us. That's it. It's just like, everyone survives, that's in the group, and they're just like, and... Apparently I was muted.
Have you been muted this whole time?
I don't know. Hold on, I'm going to go back.
What a loser. He's talking to no one. It's just like off in the distance.
Yeah.
Spoiler alerts.
I have no idea. It was so far. I was just like, looked up and there's a line across my screen. I was like, am I muted?
So you've been muted for like the last 2 minutes?
I don't know. I honestly, I can't tell because it just keeps skipping to the front. So I'm just like sitting here. I'm like looking at my waves. I'm just like, that's just a line. There's nothing.
Were you blinking?
It's blinking.
Kyle flatlined for a bit there.
I was just dying out there.
I think I can make it over this
So-
can. All right, keep talking. I just
So to recap the last 2 minutes, I don't know how far this went. I've seen up to episode 11 or so. I think there's 12
counts.
episodes. I've seen one before the final episode. And basically they just walk away. That's it. Oh yeah, spoiler alert. I said that before. I forgot to recap.
Do they know
that.
what we're talking about?
High School of the Dead. I think because you were talking about it.
Right.
And I'm sure you guys could pick me up a little bit, so.
Maybe.
But anyway, that's it. It's just like they go out. They're like, and the story continues, but we're going to end the series. It's not going to go on anymore. That's literally it. It's just like, story's over. This is the world they live in now. This is the lives that they have to be. This is what they have to do for the rest of their lives, until they're inevitably eaten by zombies. And end of show.
Huh.
That's it.
Yeah, I'm glad I stopped at 8, apparently.
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
No? Is that
No.
not how it ended?
I
Did you not see the ending?
I mean, I have to rewatch it again. I saw the whenever they stopped making it for at least Netflix, and
I'm pretty sure that's the whole thing. Was it like 12 or 13
yeah,
episodes?
that's not how I remember it. But I can gladly rewatch it because I liked it.
I would believe you over me. You actually seen it, and I stopped before the last episode
But I mean,
because
I don't remember.
that's what I read happened was just that.
I remember there was like kind of a cliffhanger, and then I thought that the writer was dead for a while. No, I mean they thought he died in like a tsunami.
Oh yeah, I do remember. It was that. I mean,
Right?
obviously there was that big tsunami in Japan that happened a few years ago.
Yeah.
But they thought he died, and they thought another manga artist died too.
Because I don't know if he's
Besides
actually.
him.
I looked this up a while ago. I don't know if he actually did die or if he did not. I don't know.
So maybe it isn't a spoiler. Maybe I didn't spoil everybody. Maybe it's just I'm full of shit, and
Maybe you're just full of shit.
maybe I'm just full of shit, and whatever I read online was not true.
What episode was it where it just like they
6.
decided
6.
episode 6 was just
I already know what you're gonna say. It's 6.
full fan service?
Yep.
Yeah.
6.
I don't mind that. I jumped in at 6
see,
because
like-
I wanted to. Then I watched 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I don't want to deal with all that story bullshit. I just
I
wanted.
didn't care. I just needed something to look at for a while. I was just like, oh, I hear 6 is interesting. That's
No,
okay.
literally, we started someone on the episode. I think it was Hope. We're like, you should watch this series. It's really good.
Yeah.
Episode 6.
Yeah.
All right, after we're done doing this podcast, I'm going to ask you when you guys ever hung out with Hope.
Sophomore year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
She was our RA.
Oh, okay.
She was one of your age.
Well, that didn't work. I just coughed right into the mic.
You have a mute button. You just discovered. Son of.
I hit it and it didn't go off.
I need to hear about your guys' opinions on her because I mean, I hear nothing but awful things, and every time I see her, she just smiles and she's like happy.
Hey, Rick.
But we won't do that because it's irrelevant to everyone hearing because they don't know who Hope is.
But now they kind of do.
Do they? Oh, is John just being coy?
Do they?
I think he is. I think he's just being an asshole.
Hey, what's up?
Way to go, John.
It's kind of why I'm here.
So really quick, did you just scratch yourself with this?
Yeah, if you ever
Yeah.
have short nails,
Paperclip?
you can't really scratch yourself.
Just grab a paperclip. It's beautiful.
So okay, I'm gonna backtrack. I don't know how long. At least 10 minutes. Back to working out.
Back to working out.
Did you say you can only what's that called? Military press the bar?
Yeah. For right now, I can only military press the bar. It's gone way down.
How heavy's the bar?
45 pounds.
Yeah.
What's a
I'm not gonna lie,
military
I'm
press?
kind of judging you right now.
Are you judging me?
Remember all those people at the gym that you thought were judging you? I'm
You're
judging you now.
judging me now?
What's a military press?
Well, I remember Kyle was
Both
doing
just
the
over the top of your head.
Kyle was doing like the form. You have to hold the bar like at a 45-degree angle, like basically at your chin,
Mm-hmm.
and then like put it up and back over your head, and then like come back down. And I did that like 8 to 10 times.
That's not bad,
Yeah.
but just the bar?
Thank you, Kyle. for making me- I'm on what, day 5?
Okay, to be fair, I have a very stocky build. I kind of just naturally.
Austin's
Have
kind
short-
of a cardio guy.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's true too. You could run at least 5 times as far as I can.
That's just the goal.
probably 10 times faster than
And I
either
can-
of us.
I can tell you why I want to run. I have very dumb goals for like why I do things. The reason why I'm working out now is because I like to tell people this. It's not actually true. I like to just work out. But did I even tell you this?
Probably
Sure, yeah.
Okay, I've been contracted
Yes.
to be a stripper at my friend's wedding
Yep.
the entire time.
What?
Yeah. That's
What?
that's his. So now he's going to work out for
Until-
like the 3
once they
years until their wedding.
Yeah, until they get married.
You have 3 years? You
Yeah.
only need like 6 months.
To reach my goals of just like the weightlifting things, my trainer Jared says I'm going to need 7 months. So you were close.
Because I know what I'm talking about. I used to be really into working out. Like, I used to do it all the time. I squatted 500 pounds.
That means you're starting 29 months too early.
Yeah, no kidding. Dude, my bench was complete shit. I think it was only like 270 or something like that.
Yeah, just
Only.
total ass.
I mean, for a guy my size, I should be benching more than that. Plus, I have short fucking stubby arms. Look at this shit. It's like I go like
It doesn't go anywhere.
I go like fucking 8 inches. You have fucking 3 feet on your fucking forearm.
Orangutan.
It's just how we're built. I mean, like, I'm short, stocky, and just built for short bursts of.
It's okay. That's
And
still
I
better.
built the stock shelves.
And no, John was basically right. You're basically a cardio guy. I mean,
Yeah.
you could be a runner.
He is a runner.
Yes, I mean,
I
you
ran
could run.
today. I didn't like my results. I got to do more with that.
Exactly. You
See?
have results. I'm like, I made it this far and I didn't stop. Fuck yeah!
I can run.
I'm not a runner. Like, the best I do at running is whenever someone says I can't do something, like, I bet you can't run a mile. Fuck you, I can't. I will kill myself.
What kind of results is that?
I ran the goddamn mile.
That is just
No, I'm just like,
fuck you. I can't. I'll never be right.
Did you know he's sensitive about his running?
Just pulls 22 out of his pocket.
you goddamn right, I can't.
I like your original train of thought. F you. I'll kill myself.
It won't be fast, but I'll run the goddamn mile. That was basically where I was going with it. Not I pull out a revolver and just blow my brains out.
It happened
See,
so fast.
You already care way more than I would.
I
I bet you can't run a mile too. Probably not.
I
was
just like
here
a
to
challenge.
find
I don't
out.
like people telling me, you can't do that. Fuck you, I can't. You want to see me? I'll do it right now. Let's do it.
You know, maybe some things, but not running. I'll be like, yeah, probably not.
It's I don't
You know what? I bet you can't run a mile either. They just laugh at him the whole time he's out there running. I'm
me.
sitting there on the popcorn.
What's your fastest mile? I'm not even gonna ask you, John, because you probably have never ran a mile, have you?
I have.
Have you?
Yeah.
That's surprising because I thought you were like, fuck that.
Yeah. I think it was like 9.5 minutes or something.
Yeah, I beat him.
The fastest one that I could probably do, because I'm trying to remember. I think it was around and I was just done after that. I wasn't done, but I had to take a break.
I'm very prepared to just have my ass handed to me right about
It was
now.
like around 7.
Jesus, yeah.
Yeah.
He's putting on his clothes, and I'm settling in at 8:15.
See,
8:17 actually. But that was literally in between my working out phase. I wasn't in wrestling or hockey mode. I was in tennis mode.
Oh, tennis
That's
mode.
all we fucking did was run.
And you probably had a legit tennis coach, not like mine, where it was just like, all right,
Yeah.
skip across half the court, and now you're warmed up.
No, my coach was like, "Oh, let's see. What are we going to do today? That football field looks pretty far away. How about you run to that, go around it, and then come back?" After that, we're going to do heel walks and side steps and karaoke's, and then we're going to play a little bit of one-on-one, and then you're going to do that again. I'm like, I'm going to die.
You have no tennis experience. Just we can run around the ball. We can't hit the ball.
That was
that
always
was just-
my basketball
that was
coach's
literally like our
philosophy.
3 weeks before tennis, we did nothing but run. We barely even played. And he was like, condition. And then like
Yeah.
2 weeks before we actually were supposed to play, then he's like, all right, now we're going to do some fucking technique. I'm like,
Yeah,
great.
see, no, not even that. Like okay, we'd start like 2 or 3 weeks early and do conditioning. And then we'd go into practice. But after the first game and we still sucked, he's like, all right, we're just going to run. Like we may not be good, but we will be the fastest ball team on the court. And And I'm like, I'm not sure if that's
the way we want to go with this.
I think that's a terrible philosophy. And B, I still don't think we're going to run faster than those Meridian kids. Like,
But no, the reason I got like into running and everything is because we do this game in the summer that my friend Christina invited me to because her other friends invited her, and it's called like Fugitive. And basically,
wait, I think I played this before, but go on. Sorry.
So we all meet at this like bar, and then we like have people who run to like from this certain spot to another spot. And then they have like people in cars that are like looking for them. And then you stop.
I
and
remember
then,
you telling me about this.
There's like a guy who comes and chases after you. I hate that guy, but I don't hate him, but I hate the guy because he's fully rested and he could sprint after you and the distance that you have to run is like 3.5 miles.
Oh, dude, I totally had an idea about this. Go on, I'll tell you the end of this. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but you have to run 3.5 miles.
Jesus.
And like also hide and everything. But it's really fun. You're just like super tired.
yeah, that sounds really fun.
And then they run back.
Jeez. So you have to get to a point from point A to point B without them catching it, and then you have to go from point B back to point A.
Well, they start the game over again. Like, all right, so if you got to point B, you won that time, and then they just play another game.
You play multiple rounds.
Yeah,
right?
The first time I went out, we did not play multiple rounds.
One and done, bro.
Yeah, like Nathan and I looked at each other, my friend Nathan, and
we were
just
done,
like,
bro.
no, that's okay. The last time I played, I did do the 7 miles.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
Not since basketball.
Not since tennis. Tennis, they literally made us run the mile. I was so mad. He was like,
dude, I couldn't even. Like, you experienced my current cardio abilities. I went running with Zach, and we had to call you to come get us.
Me.
We're like, hey,
we're gonna go run.
we're like,
I'm like, no, that's okay. I just had hockey practice.
we're like a quarter of the way from Horner Park. Can you come get us? Like, we made it out there
and just like drove through these side streets looking for them, and I'm like, there they are.
We made it out there fine, but on the way back, we're like, can you just, like, we can't even walk back. Can you come get us in your car? And we weren't. We were just sitting on the sidewalk
I really
waiting.
didn't mind. I thought it was hilarious.
And but you get like a half an hour until like the car's coming after you. So I was like, you know, Quinn, I just want to get to, and this is like a ridiculous goal. I will never reach this, and I know it. It's not like my real goal, but I was like, I just want to be able to run at 12 miles an hour the entirety of that thing, so I could just get there like 15 minutes and then wait. It's just like breathe heavy for 15 minutes. It's like, oh, it looks like Austin won. You're darn right I won. You guys didn't even leave for 15 more minutes and I already beat you. The funniest story that I've...
3.5 miles in 30 minutes?
Well, no, not that's when the cars come after you. You have a wide range of time. You just have to, like... All right, so...
Well, yeah, but, I mean, you get a 30-minute head start?
Yeah.
So...
Wait, what? You get a half an hour to get there?
I think it was a 30-minute half start.
Dude, I could walk 3.5 miles in half an hour.
I don't know about walking, but...
Maybe, I mean, no. Yeah, no.
If you do a 7-minute mile...
I mean, I
You can only do one 7-minute mile.
Yeah.
You can't consistent.
I have to become like a distance runner right now. I'm working
even
on speed.
Like, consistent, that's 3.5 miles, 25 minutes? At 7-minute mile?
Like, I just want to blow that time out of the water because that guy who comes after you, he can sprint really fast. I've come across him multiple times. I'm just like, ugh, why?
Well, I'm just saying, like, if you ran a consistent 7-minute mile for the duration, you'd get there in like 25.
If I could.
So
I got to get on that level.
You got... If he adds... See, now I got to do the quick math.
That's a hell of a thing you're asking me to do, John.
Well, if you added 2 minutes to each mile afterwards, so you run the first one at 7, the next one at 9, then 11, and then you finish the next one off at, what,
6.5?
7.5?
6.5.
13?
Divided by 2.
6.5. Yeah. That's 7, 16...
7 plus 9 is 16.
And I
Plus
might be
11 is
wrong.
27. plus 6.5 is 33.
What time is it?
Okay.
It is 10:14.
I think I asked someone about that. I probably won't get any results from that, but...
As soon as he goes and gets his phone.
You threw your phone across the room.
He can't stave off the addiction anymore. He has to play not don't get wet.
I don't think that's
we've talked about this before, but it was kind of blown off because you're an asshole and you never like my ideas.
Yeah. You should have better ideas.
I probably should. But my idea was something along these lines: is we play a game like this? What was it, Fugitive? How many people do you need to play? You
just need
at least 2.
Yeah, you need a certain amount of cars.
Okay.
But like you can have as many runners as you want. Like they always like have a huge amount of runners.
Okay, so let's say like 5 runners, 2 cars.
Yeah, that would be fine.
It
could be really hard on the runners.
Oh, 5 runners, 1 car. What's a good game? Like what's a decent game? Not like too overbearing where there's like a ton of people playing, but enough for like a small. What's a small group? You almost killed that thing.
Good catch.
It all depends on how you play it because, like, people usually go in groups and then like break off because it's like I don't know why they do that, but so maybe like 8 and 2 cars. Because if there's like,
so that'd be 10 people, or do you have 2 people per car?
2 people per car.
So it's 12.
Yeah.
That's a small game.
Oh, they've had bigger than that.
Jesus Christ! I don't know. Maybe this might not be a good idea anymore.
Yeah, I think this is a much larger scale game. Than
yeah, I was thinking.
Well, I mean, they make Facebook groups. Hey, everyone, come out! We're playing Fugitive because I want to work out. I mean, you guys can even come. They don't care.
I don't.
That's not my game.
I mean, we can just.
I was thinking getting a small game together, and then I found some really, really, really cheap video cameras online, and just get a bunch of people to get those, and then record it, and then like mash it all together. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, like my dubstep.
Yeah,
Bowling for Soup song.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Just play it all over each other.
We're gonna make a dubstep of video.
Yep, dubstep video. Got it.
But no, like have like teams of 2, like you and Nathan, me and you, Mitch and Jordan, Quinn.
I kind of want to do that now. Like I just want to take this video, play them all over the top of each other, and
Quinn and somebody else, and then have like me and you in the car because we're not fucking running.
No, we're not.
It would be hilarious to have Mitch out in the field. No offense to Mitch, but it's going to be extremely difficult for him to hide.
True story.
I mean, he's like 6'4", dude.
I know.
He's like 6'6".
Is he really? I don't know. He's fucking tall, is all I'm saying.
Yeah. Maybe he's 6'4". I want to be Captain Morgan next Halloween.
What? I'm going to bypass what you just said and continue on with my idea.
No,
everyone has their own video camera, and they're like recording their team, and everyone has to stick together.
This was a discussion I had with my mentor at work yesterday.
All right, so I guess we'll talk about this now.
Yeah, your idea sounds bad.
Sounds awesome. Fuck you. See this bullshit? This is the shit I have to deal with. John's just like, no, your idea's done.
They already did it. It's called Fugitive.
Mitch scared me. Oh my god, we have our first special guest.
Hey.
No, we're recording a podcast. Hop on.
What's up, Mitch?
Hey, what's going on,
Share
guys?
mic with Austin.
You meant with that can out of the way?
Just the mic, huh?
We share love.
We're actually like a minute or an hour and 15 minutes in.
Yeah, no,
We're like a minute in.
We've talked about so much.
We've gone a full minute, guys.
So we're gonna welcome Mitch Walker, who's a co-founder of.
Sorry about that.
How's it going?
So Mitch Walker here. You're a co-founder of Spare Time Industries.
It's true.
You
I saw it.
Came up with the name.
came up with the name. You're the namer.
I'm not even a co-founder. I'm just a guy.
I usually,
You were on the original YouTube channel.
I was like, you might have been a
True
co-founder.
story.
You're one of the original members, though.
Yeah, I was
Came
like-
up with the art. It's fine.
I
I still remember, like you said, I had the emblems made. I'm like, cool, I'll make one for me because I didn't see that you had one for me. What a slap in the face! Like, man, this sucks. Okay, it's just like,
Mitch,
I'll
how-
make one.
How tall are you?
6'4" to 6'5".
Fuck yeah, I was right.
6'4" to 6'5".
Nailed that
6'4"
shit.
I'm sorry, 6'4" to 6'6", depending on how tall the doctor is.
Damn it.
See?
I was right and then wrong.
Yeah, well, it depends on how tall the person measuring me is. It always varies.
So we were just talking about a game where it's a video idea I had that John hates already.
No, wow.
Austin was explaining this game. It's called Fugitive.
Bad idea.
Basically,
They already made it.
it's awesome.
It's called
So,
Fugitive.
I found literally-
Austin's played it already.
They are like $20 video cameras. Everyone gets one. You're in teams of 2. Everyone has to stick together. You can't separate from your team.
And then he wants to turn all of that into a dubstep video.
No, not a dubstep video. You're just a fucking idiot.
Oh.
Brutality. The brutality over here.
This isn't one of those, wow, that escalated quickly. No, this has been escalating since the beginning of this fucking podcast. He's been just...
New to me.
For a little bit, only John and I were the ones on the podcast because Kyle took
Because
his mic.
Kyle muted himself for like 5 minutes.
I did. I was just like...
Hear a voice in the background.
No,
They would
we
have
were
heard a
talking-
spoiler alert.
We were talking
like
about some
just-
anime or something, and then I was like talking. I'm like, oh, spoiler alert, this and this, and then this. And I look up, and there's no audio wavelengths. There's just a flat line. I'm like, uh-oh.
That's the same program I use. That's no, not Audible. It's
Audacity.
yeah,
Audacity,
that's it.
yeah.
Yep. It's pretty much my default
Audible
audio.
gets a free plug on this podcast.
So anyway, so
Audible got a free plug on our first podcast.
yeah, they did. Audacity gets one on this one. So does Bowling for Soup.
Yeah.
Audible gets one on our first podcast.
So does Bowling for
I'm
Soup.
gonna throw one more on there. I got my Oculus Rift working. So that's
Nice. How is it?
It's pretty sweet. I got the DK2 working. All I got working on right now is some of the demo content off their site, but some of it's pretty solid. So
Nice.
Hey, Austin, really quick. Rotate your microphone about 10 degrees towards Mitch, and then in the back. Yeah, that's good. In the back on
10
the.
degrees right there.
I don't know. I can't really see. In the back, there's a knob right here.
10 degrees. I was
The top
measuring.
knob. Turn that up about a quarter of the way.
Joke's on you guys. I'm gonna start screaming now.
Let me see it. That's pretty good. Yeah.
Well, now the 10 degrees is
Now-
ruined. Now it's at a solid 15, maybe even 20.
Yeah, we're good now. I just had to turn up the gain a
Yeah,
bit so
there
we
we
can
go.
get both of you guys at the same time.
You had to turn up the gain?
I had to have Austin turn up the gain. See, he's prodding me.
Wait, do you have long
I don't
hair?
need enough gain.
He's
I have
irking
pure
me.
X.
He just keeps poking me and just make it.
We're gonna fight.
Makes me
We're
so
doing it on
mad.
a different podcast. Those are special material.
Have you met? That's like all we do. Like, we just jerk each other around.
Oh, I thought you were going. I know. I thought you were going a
Yeah.
different direction. I was like, whoa.
I know. I saw all of your eyes light up. You're like, oh, we're going to nail him here. And I'm like, ah.
Nah, we still got you there though. Let's get him.
I don't know if you guys have ever done this, but like,
Probably
I
not.
don't know if I want to continue with this
been like
conversation.
annoying with stuff. I was not going
I
down
always
this road,
lose this one. Drunk by the end of it.
but no, like
Never have I ever. I just start drinking.
no, I don't play that game. I always lose. But no,
We
like
can do stuff together. That's probably how it happens.
if you're annoying the hell out of someone. And like, they're just like, I'm gonna fight you, and you're just like, bring it on, and you just like punch your hand and like, like you hurt yourself, and like,
Sadly, I do that all the time, and I hurt inside. There was one time I went to cry and a roar came out. and it started the fight.
So it worked for
I
your
won
benefit.
though. He was fighting out of fear, so I already had the upper hand. Thing is, I went to scream when I saw him charging at me, and another roar came out, so it just that much more fear.
Fuck, I forgot to mute the mic again. I just keep coughing into the mic all night. I've been sick for like... You haven't seen me in a while. We haven't seen each other in a while.
No, last time we saw each other, it was when we ran into each other in that bar.
Yeah.
I was
After the
Alex
game.
and DD, and I was drinking way too much. no, what got me though was the first time. That was the first time I had wild turkey. Wild turkey's
What the hell is wild?
I saw you yesterday
It's
for
a
8 minutes.
It's a really strong whiskey. It's
Does it
a
taste...
100 proof. It's
Oh my god.
So it was about. I had to wait a while before I actually drove him home. we were out for a bit longer.
It was in daybreak.
They actually kicked us out of the bar.
I told them to carry me.
Yeah, you know,
when they let us stay a bit longer, there wasn't enough of them.
So, anyway.
So Kyle set up that whole deja vu thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All fake.
Yeah, I did. No, for real. I had like a bout of deja vu like 3 times over. Like, I saw something. I was like, oh man, I just had deja vu. And then he said something else. I don't know what the fuck they're doing. They're like eyeing each other.
I farted.
Oh, well, okay.
That why it smells so good over here?
Yeah, I tilted wrong. I'm sorry. I tilted right into him.
So anyway, so I was like, oh man, I just had deja vu.
God.
It's horrible over here now.
I want to return fire, but I don't know what's going to happen to me.
Is it? I can't. Is it all on you? I can't even smell anything.
Finkelman just covers my right leg.
Probably
left leg. Jesus, man.
Sorry.
What did you eat?
I thought you were joking.
No, I farted.
He's not joking. I can attest to that.
I can test that. He did.
Verified.
Sorry, I will tilt other way.
Fire one at John.
I can't get that kind of curve on it.
Amateur.
I know this is great. We haven't had a full podcast ever.
Yeah.
Crew, yeah.
No. The closest the only other thing I was in was when we tried to do that let's play of oh shoot! You think I Fusion
Trials?
Yes.
Yeah.
Fusion was the name of the one I have. I think.
That's when we tried
Evolution?
to set the record, wasn't it?
Yeah, because we were trying to do the flat thing. You were the one that was getting close. I was doing good.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Yeah,
about
we
that.
tried
I did do
to
that.
go for first place. I think we
You
got
know
to
what?
like.
You know what still bugs me? What bugs me the most about the one record I did set is I never took a picture of the congratulations
That's so-
screen. I didn't think to do it. I was 15. And I'm like, we did it.
So speaking of records,
We,
you have one of the
like-
rock, not Rock Band. I'm sorry.
In Rock Smith,
Rock Smith.
I had a top 10 slot on one of the other songs, but I didn't. I got kicked out of that slot because more people now know about that song. So,
Oh, that sucks. Have you?
No, it's funny though. You know, 16 Saltines by Jack White, right?
I'm gonna pretend I have.
I'm not even going to pretend like I can sing it, but I've kind
I'm
of.
sorry. I'm sorry.
With the exception of the solo, I had the whole. Well, I mean, this isn't something to be too proud of, considering it's a really simple song. But I had the whole rest of the song mastered. I can hit every note, like an over 300 note streak. If I go after that one, I can probably get another record up there. So
Nice.
That's cool.
Have you gotten the newest Rocksmith? I think 2014.
yeah, that one is 2014.
Okay.
I didn't set any records on the first one.
Okay.
I
I wasn't sure because I see it up on Steam all the time on sale. I'm like,
Oh,
Yeah.
you know what bugs me is I need to get it on. I need to get the first one on Steam because that's what.
Well, they're having the winter sale.
Can I eat this mic?
I'll tell you right now, you cannot. You've got to have a huge mouth to get. Well, I mean,
I've seen them handle more.
Were you gonna punch me?
No.
Why?
What's that?
so anyway, I'm sorry. I'm going to backtrack a lot here.
Oh, Jesus.
The reason we asked this is because of we were going to have.
Man, that's like back to the start.
I know. I do that.
That
a
was
lot.
just after the intro.
That was. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this short video series where two is a. How many do we have? We had 3 groups of 2 plus me and you in the car chasing everybody.
Right, he's
Everyone
going
has
back
their
to
own.
Fugitive with
Each team
cameras.
has their own video camera. They video record everything.
You know where I'm going to take us, right? If I'm in the lead car and we're chasing each other, I'm going to take us to a roundabout. You follow me. He'll follow you. I'll follow him.
The problem with Fugitive is if you go to a roundabout, you're going to have to run around in the circle while he chases you in a car.
I was gonna say, me and John are the only ones with the cars. I was like, this could be hilarious to have Mitch try to hide behind stuff because he's like 6'4".
I said 6'6",
hang on.
which is why we
How are you
asked
guys
your
going to have
height.
a guy on foot and chase him? All they have to do is pretty much.
Well, because we can't go on sidewalks and down like alleyways.
So what's the win? You hit him?
No, one person.
Got you! Oh.
There's a runner in the car, so they can like actually park and like the guy chases after them.
I'll have to be a driver then. Oh no, I can't be a driver. I will take that way too seriously. I will take some sidewalks down, man.
Well, the problem with
We can't be in the car together because neither of us can run.
Shit.
Yeah, I can't be a runner either.
You guys got to get someone who can sprint fast. That's how they always play.
Oh, dude, that's me.
You.
That's me. No, I can sprint. That's all I can do. I can sprint very short distances at a pretty quick pace.
See, I have a low max speed, so I can get to max speed pretty quick.
There you go.
That's about all I got.
I'm like the ultimate burst runner. I'll take off and they'll be like, yeah, that was about 50 feet. I'm done. Now I'm done.
50 feet, that's impressive. I take off, I'm like, I regret this.
Well,
I'm not even at max speed.
Who was the guy that was in our John? I'm talking to you.
Talking to me.
Who was the guy
Yeah, he's talking to you.
he played baseball? He was on our floor, and Tyler, I think he was like bald.
Yeah, I know Tyler.
Yeah, I caught him.
There you go.
That dude's fast.
Is he?
Yeah.
I wouldn't know.
Well, first of all, he plays baseball, and he's pretty cut.
Yeah, isn't it pretty the whole thing behind baseball?
He plays
though? Like
baseball, yeah. 'Cause everybody who plays
Not
baseball.
everyone
Well, that's what I was
is
gonna say.
fast.
Well, it almost kind of seems like you look at the pros and they're kind of chunky.
Yeah.
They just had that. They had that burst speed to them.
Only those guys that are like hitting home runs, like
Yeah,
Adam
They
Dunn
don't
or-
need to
I was
run.
like,
They fat man jogger.
Well, I mean, David Ortiz has
God.
been DH his
Thank
entire
God I
career.
don't have to sprint for
I'm just like there's a lot of like cut people on the baseball. Not a lot, but they run more often than like fucking I don't know. A lot. I don't know. Anyway, he plays sports.
Because
is
it's a
my
lot.
point. Shut up, Austin. I fucking caught him when we were
It's wonderful.
doing that zombie game. Do you remember that? Where we had like the Nerf shit, and we had to hit people. And then were you there for that?
I wasn't there for that.
Oh,
I was probably working.
probably was. You fucking work
I
all
know
the
the
time.
field, bro.
Yeah.
I know the field.
That's what we did at college. This guy's
Really?
fucking
Yeah.
shooting people with Nerf guns, and we're like,
Yeah, that was his job.
It's fun as fuck. Anyway, point is, I
moving forward,
can
you can hit on that.
burst sprint, and then I'm tired as fuck and need to rest for like another hour.
So you're gonna catch one person.
yeah.
Well, if I catch one person, then I'm pumped. I'm like adrenaline. Yeah, let's catch.
Well, I
people.
mean, I can contact the guy that comes because I don't know. We might be friends. I consider us friends.
We might be friends. I don't know.
Well, speaking of which, I'm going to take us on a tangent.
do it because this is going down.
Oh wait, no.
I started talking. It's going downhill.
Do it. Do it because Austin started talking.
Way before this. I fucked up when I brought up sports and shit like that. Let's just go off.
No,
Go
I
on.
want him to finish the story though because I feel like a dick now because he started talking. I'm like, I'm going to take us in another
No,
direction.
take us off.
He was just blatantly took the show.
I'll catch the next conversation, Bus. Just do whatever you
You
do.
guys
Yeah,
had
no,
to do the
also
hour
that
and a
was-
half intro without
That was
me.
all me. I take responsible for that one.
No, you're good.
Because I was like, oh, he's baseball. He does this.
I don't know. I feel bad. I feel like I really want you to finish your story
I
before I go.
was done talking.
You just started talking.
I think
I just
that's a full sentence right there.
I think mute the mic.
No, you were discussing how you thought you were friends.
Well, I've come across the guy, but we don't ever like hang out. We only hang out whenever we're with this other person. So it's like, hey again, but I don't know if we're actually friends.
Is that what that light means?
Yeah, we can mute it.
Okay, why did we mute it?
Well, I just muted it.
It blinks when it's muted.
Yeah.
Oh,
We're
okay.
on.
I'm about to say, why is
Kyle can't figure it out.
Shut up. I haven't figured out. I just didn't
He's
notice.
microphone shy.
Yeah.
How do I talk to his monitor every time I try to address me? I get further. But no, all right. That's all I wanted to do. Is just like it's nothing.
His
I'm
fancy
going on a
brand new
brief
microphone.
Facebook tangent. I get a friend request from some girl, some like pretty-ish blonde, but it didn't let me see anything. I'm like, I don't know. So
Why was this going?
It didn't let me see anything, so I didn't know if it was like a hacker or whatnot. So I'm like, I'll accept it, and if I don't see anything I know, or if it's like no friends in the account, I'll delete it. Right?
Oh,
Right.
But-
that's what he meant.
But no. It was weird because she looked somewhat familiar to me, and that's gonna come back to bite me in a second. I'll tell you what happened. But no, I accept the friend request, and we have like no mutual friends. She's from somewhere I've never heard of. She's got like 200 friends or something like that. And I scale down to the bottom, and she's like 14. And I'm like, I don't know any 14-year-olds that I'm willing to admit to knowing. And unfriended her, but I'm like, I feel bad because it's probably just a Facebook lie or something. She's gonna come up to me in a few days. I'm gonna realize where I know her from and feel bad. But I don't trust that.
I don't know any 14-year-olds.
Austin doesn't know anybody on Facebook.
I'm on Facebook.
Did I tell you what I did?
What's that?
Well, you and I just recently became friends, and I figured out how you can unfollow people.
Oh yeah.
So I unfollowed everyone.
I should.
You get no newsfeed.
It's literally, he pulls it up and it's like ads, and that's all it is. It's like, come play that stupid fucking army game.
Oh yeah.
What, Clash of Clans.
Don't give any of them a plug here. Yeah.
But I mean, it
Talk about
literally
getting
just gives me
publicity.
birthday updates and poke updates and
That
messages.
seems to be all I get is the stupid videos that people post.
I get MTV for days. Just hey, Nicki Minaj did this. Hey, Nicki Minaj's ass. Hey, Nicki Minaj did this. Thanks,
That's
MTV.
probably because you follow Nicki Minaj's ass on Facebook.
No, it's MTV. They're posting it.
I believe it. I've seen it. I've seen Nicki Minaj's
I
ass.
just did air quotes.
Minaj's.
Arr.
MTV.
Anyway, what are we on now? We've done
I think
don't
we
really
just-
want to go anywhere else because I'm afraid I just took us down the tangent of friending 14-year-olds on Facebook. So
I'm pretty
I
sure
feel
we're
safer
on
with his tangent.
Nicki Minaj's ass. I'm pretty sure we just jumped.
We can't agree on that.
I was gonna say,
Well, I don't know,
we've been
I
down
guess
some paths that
I
we
guess it
probably
depends on if
shouldn't
you're an
have
ass
gone.
man.
I mean, I'm pretty
Already.
sure we could all be on at the same time. It's just, have you seen it? It's
We're gonna finish
It's
that
large.
with fake.
what?
I said we're gonna finish that with fake because like
Oh,
it's about 87% of her body is plastic. I think or
It's
silicone.
really large.
So Mitch, what have you been up to lately? I
Kyle,
know you've
that's
been working
Kim
a lot.
Kardashian.
Good working, dude.
You're not even on the same skin color. Like,
Dude,
They're close.
I don't like any of those people. I don't like Kim Kardashian. I don't like fucking Nicki Minaj.
oh, I thought you meant these people.
No, no, you
I
guys-
was like, I just made
didn't
him
take
give
that
up
as
on
either.
all of us.
The only problem with you guys is sans Mitch. You guys are assholes. But I mean, that's me too. We've established.
When he said I don't like any of those people, I took that in a much darker.
Yeah,
I'm like,
you and I were
whoa,
both
man.
like, okay, Kyle's racist.
I guess we're not publishing this podcast for the sake of Kyle's reputation.
Kyle's just over there.
It's okay. It's okay, I'll just edit this out.
Serious, like, man, I don't like any of those people.
Do not talk about them.
You see the way they walk down the street.
Yeah, just like things that aren't even actual stereotypes.
Yeah.
The way they blink.
The way they eat sandwiches in Subway.
No,
The way
it
they
was
clap
actually
their hands.
Austin. You were there for this one. We were.
No, wait. Let's stop it right there.
We went to,
Should we mute the mics first?
No, me, Austin, and a couple other people went to a Story of the Year concert,
Okay.
and I don't remember why they wanted us to do this, but they wanted us to put our hands up, like one hand up. They're like, "Put your right hand up," and everyone like put their hand up, and I'm just like, "Am I doing this right?"
As long as they don't go like this, you're fine, man.
And for those non-daredevils out there, I had my hand up in the Sig Heil.
Non-daredevils out there.
Yeah, that's what.
If that theory did hold true, if you could actually pick that up from a microphone.
I'd be interested to see that. Austin, you're
How would
the
you see that?
resident comic book expert.
I know a good deal of DC now.
I don't know.
You what?
I know a good deal of
I need
DC.
to get-
Have you been reading the
I need to
the new
update
52?
my
Yeah,
information
nice.
on Daredevil.
On Daredevil, yeah.
See it.
Not
That's
up the
awesome.
car.
Hey, we found our next thing. I want to talk about Mitch's comic book collection now.
Oh, well, now I feel like I probably
Oh,
brought it up.
So you've
I,
been
don't know,
reading.
I go to the store. I'm like, I don't have this one yet, and I read it. That's it.
So what are you doing?
Super.
I mean, how do you like it so far? Have you?
I mean, I guess if we're doing a plug for them, I'll be honest, they're really good. I do like the reboot they've had.
Oh, at the DC?
Yeah, because we were
See, I didn't
just
mind
talking
it.
about this.
And I hear all these people just going like, oh, the new 52, I can't believe how much they've ruined everything. I'm like, ruined?
Yeah, I don't know if I'd use ruined. I really enjoy it.
It makes a little bit.
I was like, this is actually what I want to talk about because me and you were talking earlier about the new 52 whenever we were at Barnes and Noble.
Yeah.
And we found that awesome Joker. There was an awesome Joker mask. What's that from, Austin?
Just the reboot of Batman, the new 52.
in the new.
They call it,
Batman,
is it Death of a Family?
Yeah, he like cuts his face off. I haven't found all of them. I read the Batman and Robin one. I don't want to give away spoilers on a podcast, but I'll cut to the end and like something happens.
It's okay.
But
I don't wanna give away
let's
spoilers.
explain it where it should.
I don't want to give away spoilers,
still
but let's
don't
get
know
to the
what
end of this.
What's that?
I don't want to give spoilers, but let's talk about the end.
No, I'm not gonna. No, I'm gonna be very vague. Something happens, and in the comic, I feel like of all comics should explain what happened. It doesn't even really tell you what happened. You're just looking at something. I'll tell you guys after the podcast.
We could, I mean, if we could spoiler this right now, we could be like announcing like spoilers. I actually kind of want to know what goes on.
All right.
So anyone who actually wants to read the New 52,
yeah, cut out now, and then like I don't know. Like,
this is probably gonna be our last segment anyway. So go ahead.
On it,
go ahead and just stop listening. This is gonna be our last segment. We're gonna talk about the New
really
52
cool afterwards.
If you
play dangerously, better go buy the comics, you cheap.
If you want to read the New 52, just come back to this later. We're gonna talk about the New 52. This is gonna be our last segment. So we'll see all those who haven't read it yet later. Bye. Okay.
It's not tasty.
Titties.
We got them.
We did it.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
We're up top. We weren't even going to talk about the New 52.
We are now spoiler. We're good to go. You can talk about.
All right. So you guys know there's like 4 Robins, right?
Yeah. Dick Grayson, Tim Drake.
If you get all of them, I'll give you a piece of candy.
Oh, dude, that's not all I know is Tim Drake and Dick Grayson.
Jason Todd and Damian Wayne.
Jason Todd, I should have known that.
All right, so Jason Todd, he was killed in one of the, and this isn't like news. Like he was killed in one of the tangents by, or not tangent. Is that what they're called? They're called tangents or arcs.
Call them arcs.
All right,
Joker, right? The Joker killed.
The way they play this one out, he's actually not even an arc. I guess it's just kind of candid, but he gets killed by the Joker with a crowbar.
Right.
And he goes on to be Red Robin. He kind of runs the new. They're not the Teen Titans. They're Red Robin and the Outlaws, but like Starfire's there, Arsenal's there, and
I think it's Red Hood, isn't it?
Oh, is he Red Hood? Oh, yeah,
that's right.
Yeah,
Red
Robin's the other one. I'm sorry.
Red Robin's
I was laughing
that's
at
Tim Drake.
I always laugh at Red Robin. Yum.
Yum.
Go on.
Yeah, Red Hood. Sorry. Anyways, but the latest Robin, Damian, he is the son of Batman, Bruce Wayne, and Ra's al Ghul's daughter, Talia. He's like their son, but like Talia raised him to be a killer.
I'm sorry, I just thought of the college humor video. Devin can't stop thinking about sex. Have you seen that?
Well, we know how it happened now. Anyways,
I'm sorry, go on.
Yeah, Talia raised him to be a killer, and Batman takes him in. And he's like, you can't be a killer and all that stuff. But
Mom, Dad, you're so conflicting. I don't know what to do.
no, and I guess I haven't read enough. But at the end of Death of the Family, Damian's dead, and it doesn't really tell you what happened. It's just like at the end of the Batman and Robin comic. It's Nightwing. Fucking Dick Grayson standing at Damian's tombstone saying, "I should have been there," and that's all you know. I'm like, I guess I haven't found the one that's explained what happened yet. Have you read this?
Yeah.
Okay, so you know what I'm talking about? Crazy? Did I miss something?
Is there some kind of conclusion to this? Is there?
The conclusion is no one likes Damian Wayne, like the fans. So they're like,
so they didn't even give him a decent death. They're just like, you're dead now.
not really.
Really? They legitimately didn't give him a death scene or anything?
No, it was no. Okay, at the end of the Death in the Family, and I guess since we're giving spoilers, I'll go ahead and tell you guys.
I can look this up. Let me do it.
Yeah, all right, but I'll go ahead. Yeah, don't give me too many spoilers because I want to find it. I'm going to find it eventually. But the way Death of the Family is, Joker basically captures the entire Bat crew. He's got Batman, Dick Grayson, all the Robins, and Batgirl. He's got them all in like a cave, and they're just laced with like kerosene, and there's flint underneath their chairs they're tied to. So if anybody moves, then they're gonna fucking get burned alive. Batman being the genius he is, realizes they're beneath the lake, so he stands up, everybody sets on fire, but he throws a batarang and it blows a hole in the lake, and nobody's on fire, but he chases the Joker down. And Joker basically kills himself, and that's kind of the end of it. But like while he's fighting the Joker, he got some laughing gas and all the rest of them. They're all Joker-fied, but Alfred's there, and he kind of ropes them in and doesn't let them kill each other, and they realize that they're not actually trying to kill each other, and they're just all laughing, but nobody's dead. Nobody's dead. And then, like, the very next scene, like, you flip the page, and it's just Nightwing, or not, he's actually just regular Dick Grayson, standing at Damian's tombstone going, I should have been there. I wish I had known you better. You were an alright kid. And that's it.
Jesus. So it's literally it's like, yay, everyone's safe, except for that guy.
Yeah, it's like, you know what? No, he did die.
That lake completely missed him. He was just burned to shit.
No.
Somehow that entire lake just missed him.
Yeah, the tombstone was a jester. There's actually a little urn behind it. Oh,
God, I'm so
okay,
funny.
but that's my only problem with the New 52s is they have no explanation for that. But I think I know why nobody liked Damien. He was kind of a dick. He wants to prove he's the best Robin in one of the comics.
I'm sorry, no, Dick Grayson.
Well, duh. He doesn't actually end up fighting. Dick Grayson's the one he actually doesn't end up fighting. He fights Red Hood, he fights Red Robin. But to piss off Red Hood, he leaves a crowbar on his pillow.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, Austin. Did I say something to offend you?
No, your joke just was good.
What?
Your joke was...
The biggest dick is Dick Grayson.
I said the best Robin's Dick Grayson. What?
Yeah, he did say the biggest Robin is...
I
guess we know what you're thinking about.
I was like, what
Why
am
don't
I...
you look it up over there?
I was like... I was just saying, I was really confused. Like, what? He gave me a look. And I was like, oh, yeah, the best Robin's Dick Grayson, obviously. And you, like, rolled your eyes and be like, did I say something wrong? I offended him. I am not a comic book person.
He's a Red Hood fan.
I actually am a Red Hood.
I do actually really like Red Hood. I'd still like Nightwing better. That's because the spandex.
I think my only problem with Red Hood is that they made a movie out of him.
Yeah, are you talking about the animation film where he actually comes back and tries to kill Batman?
Yeah. And,
I did see that movie. It was a good movie.
I think my biggest problem with that is Joker wasn't voiced by Mark Hamill in that one.
In that movie?
I think it was John DiMaggio who did it.
So that movie isn't entirely canon either, though, because
No, it isn't. No.
But no, even in the comics, Red Hood does hate Batman. Not enough to... I guess not enough to kill him. I don't like this joke.
I don't know. Is it fucking falling out on you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
damn
that
it.
happens.
Is that the one I fixed? I thought that was the one I fixed.
I fixed it. I'm a big dude, man.
I put some... I was having the same issue.
Did you grill glue it?
No, we actually had wood glue.
Yeah.
If you go back, I don't know.
I've used that. That works sometimes. So.
If you go back, like I think podcast 1, which is the only one that's out right now, but if you go back to that, then yeah, I'm like fucking
So
share.
what'd you find out?
All right, I found out a lot of things. Like that source I talked to you about for Fugitive, but you don't get half an hour. You get 10 minutes
Oh.
until they start chasing you.
Yeah, 3.5 miles in 10 minutes is an impressive feat.
Let's see. That's like
Everybody starts
freaking
breaking down
Olympian.
and doing the math.
that's
here.
like 3 minutes.
No, I'm making plans. I'm not doing math. I'm not, like my plans like go from running away to like, oh well, I guess I could shoot them.
You want me? The runner gets out of the car. You just
Get back in. Like just stand in the middle of the road.
Nuh-uh.
Got my 2 handguns ready.
Nuh-uh.
I ain't going today. You shoot him in the foot.
You best be getting back in your car.
And it said Damien was killed by his clone in Batman Incorporated, but like they're not done with him because Ra's al Ghul
Yeah.
got his body and he's cloning it to have a war on Batman. All that good stuff.
Well, okay, hang on. Did it actually show any of that in the comics, though? Like, is there any comic where
it might have? I don't know.
I just said, like I said, like I
In
read
my
the
5 minutes of research on Batman Wikipedia.
like I said though, I went out and I bought the Death in the Family Batman and Robin as opposed to Batman, Batgirl, Nightwing. I knew that he was dead, and I wanted to know why. Don't address it. It does not be addressed in the Batman and Robin, the one that features both of them. Nothing.
Huh.
And I was like, wow.
I'm really interested in this this whole new 52 thing now. Yeah, I know. I've been watching time. Trust me, I'm good.
How long do you guys usually run these?
Usually about an hour and a half or so.
Not usually. This first one's an hour.
Yeah, the second one's about an hour and a half. I
Oh.
like hour and a half better.
Okay.
I think that's right. So
To
we're
be fair,
only
I
about,
guess we can't really count a whole lot of the end of these because we did kind of call this one the last segment.
Yeah.
Unless we do say that really cool thing right now. Toot!
Plus, I'm going to do some editing. I'll do a bit of cutting here and there. It'll be a little bit less than this. So we are running a bit late, so we're going to go ahead and wrap it up. We're at about, my computer says about 1:47 now. Go ahead, John.
Titties.
And with
For
that,
Austin.
Talk about in here. Soon as the mics go off, it's like all the conversation degenerates into.
we'll see you guys later. Bye.
Bye.
Okay.
Most unenthusiastic goodbye ever. Bye.
Later.
Done.